Reward system is one of my favorite systems. Uh, it is, of course, a major part of the dopamine system. So, what are we talking about? We're talking about pathway from the VTA to the nucleus accumbens. This is a major component of your reward system. Ventral tegmental area produces dopamine, and one of the places it sends it to is the nucleus accumbens. If I had to pick one spot in the brain, and I'm glad I don't have to, that would be responsible for addiction, it would be the accumbens. What you're looking at here are the brains of cocaine, meth, alcohol, heroin addicts. And here's a little bit from a study on obesity. What you're seeing is dopamine receptor availability. What you're seeing is the effect of tolerance. Remember, we talked about how, due to overstimulation by the drug, in this case, food, the systems of the brain that are being agonized are right there in the accumbens. So the brain devours, resorbs some of the receptors. Now you have far fewer receptors. They will mostly return. Takes the longest for meth, roughly 18 months. But everything is relative, and it's all dependent on your genetics and how long you've been using. But the reward system is the next in our list of learning centers. Instrumental conditioning. What are we talking about? We're talking about positive and negative reinforcement. We're talking about positive and negative punishment. And we're talking about extinction. If you don't know what these terms are, just look into it real quick. Just Google it. You should have learned it in intro psych. But if you didn't, you could find a quick YouTube video that will explain this to you. But because this kind of learning, where you reward behaviors you want to see more of, and you punish or ignore behaviors you want to see less of, is very much related to the reward system.